So Windows 10 is reaching its end of life support, and this is a good time to consider other options. Zorin OS 17.3 Pro is the latest offering which caters to both Windows and Linux users. Let's explore it in detail and also learn how to dual boot it with Windows. And before starting, make sure to like this video to show your support. So firstly, in this Zorin OS 17.3 update, we have a new default browser in place of old Firefox. So Brave browser, which is famous for being ad-free and privacy-focused, takes that place. This is a good decision considering Firefox's new policy changes and Brave browser's familiar Chromium base. We get support for the Chrome extensions, which are super helpful. We even have gaming extensions like this Subway Surfers game, which is quite fun. We can customize the interface with custom backgrounds, cards, search engine, clock widget, and more. I have also installed Zen browser, which is the new hot browser in the market. It has vertical tab mode and very minimal interface. You can definitely give this one a try as well. And with the help of the built-in app store, you can choose to go back to Firefox if you want, or install the good old Chrome browser as well. And I personally use only Chrome browser for bookmarks and password sync with my phone. The App Store is filled with amazing collection of apps from beginners to advanced, and with the Zorin OS 17.3 Pro, you get pre-installed set of amazing apps as well. We have VLC Player, Blender, Audacity, LibreOffice, FreeCAD, GIMP, Kdenlive, and so much more. Basically, you won't need to install any additional applications when using the Pro version. Going to the settings, you can see my specifications. I have the Ryzen 2500U CPU with 8GB of RAM, and Zorin OS has been running quite smooth on this low-end setup as well. You can see the Windows shadow and look, it's all quite well done. You can press the Alt and Tab or the Windows and Tab to open the window switcher, and in the settings you can play with different wallpapers as well. I personally like this one a lot, and apart from that you have a lot of other great options. Other system settings are pretty normal. We get the built-in Windows emulator called Bottles, and once installed, open it up and you can create a new bottle and then run either the built-in programs listed here. So let's try the Steam app, and for your information, Steam is officially available in the Linux App Store, but for this demo let's just install it, and you can see it is running just like a normal program. You can sign in and start using it, or we can sideload other exe programs, like I'm running the Adobe Photoshop right here, and you can also run MS Office. I have a dedicated video for that, you can check that out. The customization is pretty good on Zorin OS. If you have the Pro version, you get access to all this layout which looks absolutely fantastic. You can choose between the Windows 10 or Ubuntu or Windows 11 or the macOS styles. We have the accent colors with dark mode, and not all the wallpapers support the dark mode. And I like this macOS style jelly Windows animation, which is quite smooth. We can also enable the 3D desktop switcher and 3D window switcher, which I showed you earlier, and both of them look and work as intended and look quite cool. The Zorin Connect app is the same on PC, however, the phone Zorin Connect app has been upgraded. With new design and layout, we can still use it as a mouse to control our PC. And also we have a new gyroscope mouse, which is pretty cool, something like an air remote on your TV. You can easily send files from our phone to PC, but unfortunately not vice versa. You can use local send to do that, and it works flawlessly. Apart from that, Zorin Connect is good for advanced controls like running the sleep or shutdown commands, syncing clipboards, remote control, and etc. So with Zorin OS, you get a reliable operating system which can run Linux, also Windows app. And with the Zorin OS Pro, you get all the apps needed pre-installed. It even ships with the NVIDIA drivers for a worry-free installation. A highly recommended Linux distribution if you want to switch from Windows. Now moving to the installation part, first download the Zorin OS 17.3 ISO from their website. You can choose between the free core version or the Pro version. Additionally, download the Rufus program to create the bootable drive and keep a 8GB USB drive handy for the next step. Now open the Rufus program and choose the ISO file We need to select the partition type, so go to the disk management and right click on the disk 0. Then select properties, and under the volume tab you can see the partition type. Also make sure to right click on the C drive and select shrink, and then create a new partition to install the Zorin OS. Anything above 50 GB should be enough. And also remember the size of the partition. Now confirm the selection and start the flashing process. And after it's complete, power off the system and press the power button and the boot menu key together. Now select your USB from the list. Now Zorin OS will initialize and then boot up. You will see the setup screen. Choose the language and connect to Wi-Fi if needed, otherwise skip it. Select normal installation. You can choose to opt out of data collection here. In the installation menu, select something else. To dual boot, it will load up all the partitions. Now select the partition that we created earlier. Click on change, and in the use as drop down menu, select ext4 general link file system, and in the mount point choose the / which is the root. Now continue and select your region and then the username and password, and finally the installation will start. And now after it has finished installing, remove the pen drive and press enter. You'll see the dual boot menu. Select Zorin OS and hit enter. Now you will boot into the Zorin OS 17.3. So that was it for this video. Leave your questions in the comment and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.